Sorry. I didn't even have the chat enabled. I'm sorry. So if anybody tried to chat early, you guys go ahead and chat to me now. I should be able to see it. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I'm really trying to do this whole new setup, trying to make myself a little bit more clear. But then I thought to myself, should I be trying to do all that? I'm getting older, honey. I don't want all these wrinkles and stuff like that showing. Girlfriend's still trying to keep it tight and right. You know what I mean? But I still got all this HD resolution type stuff can make you look kind of grisly if you're watching it on the large screen. But I digress. So, as Nicole is over there trying to validate and everything and reassure this man, next thing you know, you look over at him and he just looks disinterested. Like, because in his mind, he's probably like, oh my God, here she goes again, talking about this again and again, right? So, I don't know. She's definitely a little too insecure, I think. And he has a lot of issues too. I think he just doesn't verbalize them quite to the same, at the same frequency that she does, right? So, all right, now we go over to Eris. Now, Jasmine's mom is visiting at his request, apparently. Okay. And he, feigns interest in Jasmine. Oh, yeah, I know she's great and everything. She's wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Still trying to get there. But he's acting like he's so interested in her, which I think was so dishonest. And her mom is like, I don't know if she's like blind to his antics or maybe just Jasmine hasn't told enough. And maybe that's what it is because Jasmine seems like she doesn't really say a lot. And in her, Jasmine was mentioning that what did she say? How did she put it? That because as she was growing up, she had more of an ideal childhood with her parents. Her parents were together. It was different from Eris's upbringing, where Eris was always longing for his father, who I believe passed away. And Jasmine is like, well, my parents didn't fight. So because they didn't fight around me, I never really learned how to properly maybe handle conflict or to speak up. So and her mom is telling Eris like you're gonna have to pull it out of her because it's hard for her to express something I guess when she's feeling down or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? He doesn't need to do anything because this is a wrap. I don't think Jasmine needs to be going all into her childhood, all this stuff or whatever, or lack thereof. Because it sounds like she had a good childhood to be trying to make him or whatever. Because he's just not going to get there. He's just not going to get there. Now over to Shaquille and Kirsten. So now we are finally at you know the scene with Shaquille and Kirsten. So Shaquille, they decided to do some body painting little experiment, and it seems like she's into him this episode. I don't know, and she's standing on the table, and she's got on her little outfit, little crop top, whatever. And he starts rubbing the body paint on her, and she's like, "Yeah, get into it, yeah, yeah." And it's funny. It's like, oh, okay. And then she's kind of excited because he helped her with a website or some kind of or like a logo for her website or something like that. And she's really getting like like her little light is coming on there. And I said, huh. I'm looking at her body language. I'm listening to what she's saying. And then she's like, do he's like, am I going to have to pay for it? Or somebody said something about having to pay for his services or something. She's like, you're going to get more than that. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So it seemed a couple of episodes ago like she was almost ready to, consummate the marriage, but then it went cold because he wanted to get more information out of her. And then they went back to the same kind of stagnant place that they had been. But now she seems hot again. I said, oh, next thing you know, he finishes the little, using her as a canvas. He decides to go get a strawberry and some whipped cream. And then next thing you know, they're all, kissing each other and stuff like that. And I was like, and he was like, you sure? You sure? You sure? He puts the whipped cream in and he goes, he starts kissing her. "Aw." And it just seems so awkward. And I was like, okay, I mean, good for them that they've been able to cross that threshold, but it was so awkward though. That's not how I imagine, a first kiss going. It was just weird. But I know at the same time, he was really trying to balance between taking charge, which she likes, and what the advice that he's been given, as well as making sure that he has her consent. Because he kept saying, "You sure? You sure? You sure? You sure?" Because I don't want to hear anything later that I saw, I came at you in a way, So it was a delicate balance, and I think that's kind of what made it really awkward. But I mean, hey, good for them, bravo. It's better than nothing, I guess. Um, so then, after that little kiss, and she, gets on his lap and gives him a little tease, and the next thing they were off to bedtime. And apparently, well, we saw some of the previews for the upcoming episodes. So it looks like they got a little further than we thought that they were going to get, or at least what I thought, because she was so closed off to him. And I just felt like he was just so far away from being her type. But maybe it was just a few of his actions that maybe she had to get used to how he looked. She had to get used to his bald head. I mean, and listen, he's a nice looking guy. I mean, look at his teeth. He has got a beautiful smile. Nice, beautiful, natural, gorgeous smile. I'm like, why is she not really into him? But again, it's like I thought, well, he's just he speaks softly. He's got that accent. Which I'm sure she's used to because she's from Tennessee as well. But actually, he's originally from Mississippi, so he's got that extra country accent, and he speaks kind of softly. And I think just like his mannerisms and things like that probably made her feel like he's not manly. And just because the guy sews bow ties doesn't mean he's not manly. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I guess apparently she has finally gotten to a place where she's okay. I mean, I don't know. Good afternoon, Susan. How are you? Listen, hey, Susan, let me ask you something. Were you on? Because I started this live at 9:15. Were you on earlier and then you were just waiting for me to come? Were you trying to type in or because I don't know? I'm still, like I said, I'm trying to figure out this system. Let me know if you were and you were typing in before and you couldn't see me or whatever, because I don't know. It's always good to have a live person on here. Everybody, this is Susan. She joins me for a lot of my lives. So thank you very much. And also, too, for you guys as well, I noticed that quite a few of you guys the past couple of days subscribed. Let's say no was on phone. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, good. So, all right, good. So I guess everything is good. On the phone with your boss. Susan, girl, are you at work? That's okay if we're at work. Sometimes you need a little respite, right? So thank you guys that have joined me, that have new subscribers, as well as my people who've been hanging in there with me from the very beginning. I come out with these episodes right now. I'm doing Married at First Sight. I'm doing Love After Lockup, as well as 90 Day Fiance the other way, which is really getting good and absolutely insane. So I'll let you guys know what days to join me in for those. Let's see what else. You work from home. Oh, okay. Oh, good for you. See, I wish I could work from home. I'd love a good work from home position. But then again, this is kind of like working from home a little bit, but this is fun working from home. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I mean, okay. The upcoming scenes for the next episode, and sometimes it'll be upcoming scenes and we think it's for next week, but it actually winds up being for 6 episodes down the road. So hopefully those scenes that we saw last night were for next week. And honey, it looks like it's finally going to get good. All right. Because Mac's going to be coming back. Oh, I got to hear about this. Now, I don't know exactly when decision day is. You thought last night was interesting. It was interesting. I want to see the whole McKinley and Dominique. This is like, we know this is gonna get good because we didn't get any kind of like wife swap sort of thing since was it Zach and Bao, right? But that literally happened kind of after the decision day had happened, right? So this time, this is before decision day. And I don't know when next week falls apart. Yes. Now I don't know when they're gonna do decision day. Do you guys know when decision day is? Because I haven't even looked it up, but it can't be that many more episodes before decision day. But are they gonna do like the Mac and Dominique stuff like way before decision day or like one episode before decision day, I am dying. Literally, I'm not so antsy with this show, but this time, oh no, I've got to see what is going on. But in 4 weeks? Oh, really? Oh, okay, so good, we have a whole month. Oh, but then again, I don't know if I can wait that long. I hope they don't drag this out. I hope next week we get the Dom, I hope we get the Dominique, Mac, Clint, Gina, little foursome, trisome, whatever. I hope we get that next week because I want to dig into that each and every week and see how that unfolds, how it progresses. Yeah. But Dr. Pepper, she's over there looking all skinny. She lost her weight. Was it Ozempic? Because I saw her on Reddit or something. They were saying she took Ozempic. Oh, you heard it in the commercial. Okay, good. Yeah, I gotta look that up, Susan. Thank you. I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, so we haven't seen Pastor Cal in a while. And who else? And what about those other experts that they brought on last season? Weren't they supposed to be on this season too? Weren't we supposed to have like that other doctor, like the young, what's her name? I can't even remember her name. I thought they were supposed to be bringing like guest therapists. I think these people need more intervention, especially during this particular season, because there were so many couples that weren't attracted to one another. And even Eris, who, as much as I get on him, he was really like in a way kind of like almost begging for help a couple of episodes ago. He wanted, to figure out what he can do to try and, remedy the situation or maybe try and get closer, but there was no one there. They were completely on their own. And in the earlier seasons, they had much more support. So it seems like now they're just kind of like, kicking them out the nest and making them fly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, so today is today's Thursday. So I will see you guys on Saturday for Love After Lockup. And I will see you on Monday for 90 Day Fiance the other way. And that's it. I don't think I have any like, crafting stuff or anything. Well, but yeah. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I hope you can, you can see me a little bit more clearly now on this on your screens, whatever you're watching from your phone or whatever. And that's it. Stay safe. Take care. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on Saturday. Chippy Salacho. All right, now I got to figure out how to like stop this damn thing. Okay. All right. See you guys. Oh, good Lord. All right. See you, Susan.